he's had it for about a year now, you know, and so I've been telling him I need it back. I haven't given it back yet.
That was in Blackshear?
Yeah, Blackshear.
So coming into this season with your back, I mean, how do you handle that situation now? Because I think everybody assumes, you know, like Jake Fromm's the guy going into this year. So how do you handle that? What are the goals that you have coming into spring, going through the offseason?
So my goals are to, you know, I know in my mind if I do something good or if I do something wrong. You know, I'm the biggest critic. If I throw a completion but it's right here instead of right here, I'm not happy. You know, and so my biggest thing, learn the offense in and out. You know, get with Jake, let him teach me because you know he's been here, he knows everything in and out. And so just learn everything, be the best I can. You know, because that's how I judge me. If I'm the best I can be, then you know that's what I want to do. You know, I don't want to be lower than my best.
How's the offense now compared to when you left here?
How much leader do you feel like you are to that group?
I mean, did you jump in?
Different coach signaling. You know, really, there's really not much different. I didn't really see what they did last year, so I can't really speak on that. But when I was here, now I was doing a lot of scout team, but I knew the offense. But I mean, they're pretty similar.
How closely did you follow the tape when you were away last year?
How much did that Missouri game?
I watched a few games. I actually went to the LSU game because we were 2 hours from there. My JUCO was. And then I watched the Alabama game. And
Sounds like you're bad luck.
I never thought about that. I should probably leave. No. Yeah, those are the only 2 games I think I watched. You know.
Is it safe to say that the year away not only improved you as a player but as a person and mature?
Very, very true. I think, you know, running the team over there, being the guy, playing experience, knowing how lucky I was to be here, you know, in the first spot because, you know, junior college it's not as nice as this, you know, great people, great coaches, great football, but it's not the same. And so being away made me realize how lucky I was and that I deserve nothing. You know, nothing's going to be handed to me, and so I got to work to be a better person, be better at football, and all that stuff.
How much, you talk about that perspective, I assume every now and then you get some reps with the one offense here, and even Georgia's 2 offense. There's some incredible athletes. Can you kind of tell the difference when you're playing in an offense with those type of parts than what you've worked with previously?
Yeah. I mean, it's a different speed, you know, it's a different speed. And you grow to love it because then once you get on the same page as those guys, you don't want to go back down to a lower speed, you know, because then you get frustrated. But yeah, up here, I mean, these guys, they know their stuff, they know what to do, you know, everybody's knows their responsibilities, you know. And then they're good athletes, pretty good athletes.
How's your relationship with Jake? I mean, you guys talk a lot.
Yeah, we're Jake's a great guy. I was gonna go to rodeo yesterday with him, but my girlfriend came into town, so she has priority. But yeah, we're cool. He's a great guy. Talk a lot.
Can you pinpoint a specific memory when you were down there in junior college where you kind of realized how thankful you were to be here? Because you spoke on that earlier. Is there a specific detail, specific moment?
First time I pulled into campus.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the dorms, they weren't awful, but they weren't, you know, great. They weren't ECB, you know. But yeah, basically that. The facilities.
Okay.
You look at his situation height-wise, that he's obviously not, you know, a taller quarterback. Yeah.
Yep.
Situation, maybe, I don't know how close you guys are in size, but just to see that someone of that size could be successful too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, there's a ton of guys now, you know. Not everybody's Big Ben size anymore, you know, which helps me. I guess it helps me. It really doesn't help me because it matters how good I am, you know, at the end of the day. If I can play football, you know, then it's up to me. So
Who have you talked to or studied to
Aaron Rodgers, because he's the best.
even though he's
yeah, I mean, I think he's like
6'1",
6'1", 6'2". He's not huge, but just he's the best.
I mean, a lot of people would say, look at Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I watch Russell,
Yeah.
but I hadn't really watched Kyler. I watch Baker sometimes, because Baker's a baller. I hadn't really watched Kyler.
How long have you been a short quarterback, to use that term, and kind of known that you've had to adjust and
Yeah.
get used to that?
Well, there really hasn't been an adjustment period because I've always been short, and so I've always had to get around, maneuver. But the way I think of it, those linemen are like 6'7", and so you're going to have to be 6'8", 6'9", 6'7" to be able to see over those guys, and that just doesn't happen. Everybody's got to find windows. Mine may be a little bit smaller, but I still got to find them.
Was getting the scholarship here, though, a few months ago almost kind of the big moment for that, where finally, like, this, you were given a credibility maybe?
Yeah.
That
I've never really searched for that, I've been pretty confident. I would have been fine going to Louisiana, like pride-wise. It wasn't an itch I had to scratch to come back here. I love this place, and it felt good, because I've always wanted to be here. But it wasn't like that's not the moment I was going for,
What was the moment you were going for?
Well, I want to play here, that's what I want. That's why everybody comes here. So.
Why did you leave again? What was the reason?
Why did I leave here? I didn't think I was going to be able to play, and that goes back to me not really doing my part.
Okay.
Did you have to study Baker a lot for that Rose Bowl? I mean, or was that just one of those things where coach said, "Here's the play, go out"?
Yeah, just go play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they had the cards
Yeah.
written down with their plays, and so they said, just go play, scramble, do your stuff.
Was your JUCO offense similar to this offense? Was it just obviously going?
No, it was different, and it was so JUCO's weird. You bring guys in at the end of July. We practiced for like an hour. We met for like 30 minutes, so they're just small playbook, just not very much stuff. Couldn't do a lot of stuff.